Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter, with this week's video blog where I talk about whatever is on my mind at the moment. And today, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, Pinterest might be bad for us. Now, hear me out before you all start throwing rotten tomatoes at your computers. Think about it. How many days have we sat down at our computer just to maybe, see what our friends have pinned, and hours later we come out of our Pinterest fog and realize that A, we've wasted time, B, we haven't made anything that we've pinned, and C, we kind of feel bad about our abilities as human beings because our house isn't that clean and well decorated, our dinners don't look like those recipes we've pinned, and our craft projects, well, let's face it, sometimes do not look as nice as the ones that we see on Pinterest. But the other thing that really kind of irritates me about Pinterest is a lot of times the stuff that's being pinned isn't accurate. If you take Mountain Dew and you put baking soda in it and you shake it up, it does not make a glow stick, people. I've seen that pinned all over the place. That's a hoax. There's so many things that don't work that are on Pinterest, and people try it with the best intentions and they're flops, and then they feel bad. But what they don't realize is they have been given bad information. So when I'm looking through Pinterest and I see a recipe for DIY Mod Podge, which isn't Mod Podge, it's, paper mache paste, I kind of think, this is just wrong. Not that there's anything wrong with making your own paper mache paste, but don't call it Mod Podge, it's not Mod Podge. Or like when my kid's scout leader calls me up and says, "Oh, I saw this on Pinterest, we're going to do this tonight in a project." It's, it's like, first try it, let's see if it works. And secondly, don't believe everything you see on Pinterest. But really, it's kind of like the whole Facebook thing. I really think Facebook isn't really, I have a group for the Frugal Crafter community on Facebook, and I'll check that every day, and it's very positive and uplifting, and I feel great after I've been there and I've seen what you guys have shared with me, and I've chit-chatted with you guys about different things. I love that. I feel really good and inspired after that. But if I go in my regular feed and I start scrolling through, and there's people I haven't seen since high school, and I mean, there's some people that you put it all out there and talking about how their husband's cheating on them and their dog died, and it's like a country western song, and I just feel really icky and bad as I scroll through the feeds and see, the things that people post, or people are posting about their fabulous vacations or their, new remodeling projects or this and that, and then I feel like, I'm just a miserable failure at life. Look at what, Susie cooked for dinner. That's gorgeous. I opened a can of SpaghettiOs. I mean, my gosh. It just kind of, it's so hard not to compare ourselves against people and things we see on Pinterest and Facebook, and we get sucked in, and that looks like reality, but I don't think it is. It's not reality. I think that's one of the reasons I like to leave mistakes in my videos. So you say, oh, okay, she makes mistakes. That's okay. I can do it. I can make mistakes. It doesn't have to be perfect, because it doesn't. So I think that these different social media options can be good. Like, for instance, if I'm getting ready to do a kid's art class at the library and I'm having a hard time coming up with ideas, I'll search kids crafts on Pinterest and I'll find some good ideas. Or if I have like a bazillion egg cartons that I need to use up, I can search egg carton crafts and come up with all kinds of ideas to use them up with the kids in the art, in the craft class. And I think you can use it as a very important tool. Like maybe you're thinking about remodeling your bathroom and you type in, bathroom decorating ideas or bathroom remodeling ideas, and you can get some really good information that way. But I think if we become too addicted to these types of social medias, I think it kind of puts us in kind of a depressed mode. I think that we compare ourselves to others too readily, and it's not reality that we're comparing ourselves to. These things that are being pinned on Pinterest are pinned by professionals, or they are somehow twisted by companies because they want you to see that picture, click on it, go over to their website and buy things. So I think you need to keep that in mind when you're on Pinterest and Facebook, because now they're huge advertising machines, and there's nothing wrong with advertising, but you need to realize that it's not Susie Homemaker pinning this necessarily. It might be a company or maybe a professional. So, keep that in mind when you're comparing yourselves to things you see on Facebook or Pinterest. And don't believe everything you see on Pinterest, because a lot of it's just not even real, just like on Facebook. So I just want to put that out there in case anyone's feeling a little after they've, you know, spent some time on the computer looking at Pinterest and Facebook. So you can follow me on Pinterest if you want to, but it probably won't be anything too exciting. I pin, you know, a lot of kids craft ideas, and usually if I have a excess stash of something, I'm looking for ideas to use it up. So it's not that exciting, and I do love it when people pin my stuff, because I think I put out very accurate information and inspiring projects, and hopefully I don't make people feel bad about their abilities when they watch my videos. I hope they feel inspired to go and make something, not just sit and watch stuff, to go make stuff. And yeah, you know, it can be a really good tool, but it can also have its downfalls. So make sure you don't become a Pinterest addict and feel bad about yourself. Make sure you're actually doing stuff, not just pinning stuff. And if you need any help coming up with ideas, then check out my channel, because I have lots of ideas. But just don't forget to press the stop button every once in a while and go make stuff, okay? That's all I have for this week. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time, happy crafting.